So I'm going to tell you about one of the most overpowered fucking teenagers in the history of Marvel Comics, and that is my man, Nate Gray. So this character stems from the Age of Apocalypse timeline. This is the timeline where the X-Men go back in time to try to kill Magneto. Legion, Professor Xavier's son, fucks it up and kills his own dad.
Mm.
And then Apocalypse takes over. So it is not the ideal universe for the X-Men. It's a dystopian, fucking apocalyptic, no pun intended, universe. But in this timeline, Scott Summers and Jean Grey never had a kid. Okay.
Hmm.
But guess who stepped in and fixed that for everyone? Mr. Bitch Ass Sinister. He, of course, harvested their genetic material secretly. Dude, are they just like skeeting everywhere? Like you just pick up Jean Grey and Cyclops DNA wherever you want? Like, so Sinister harvested their genetic material and grew Nate in a breeding vat.
Damn.
And so he's a test tube baby. Now, here's the kicker though. Sinister didn't have the time to raise the baby, so he artificially aged the fetus. So Nate pops out of the vat as a teenager. Yes. He managed to escape Sinister's lab without realizing who his biological parents were. He was found and raised by Forge. He taught him how to survive in this world ruled by Apocalypse. So Forge became his true father figure, and he's hiding from both Sinister and Apocalypse. He does get dropped into Earth 616. So at the climax of this Age Apocalypse story, timeline's collapsing, and then Nate's in a brutal fight with Apocalypse's son, Holocaust. So in this universe, Apocalypse has a son. And Nate grabs a shard of this McCran crystal. It's allegedly the nexus of all realities. He stabs Holocaust in the chest with it. And the reaction to stabbing the mutant with the core of the fucking multiverse was like a cosmic bomb. It blew both of these two completely out of their timeline, and it dropped them into Earth 616 main time. That's a hell of a way to move some characters over, right? When you're rid of this timeline, you're gonna stab them with this shard of the multiverse, and you're gonna bounce over to Earth 616. Cool.
Right. Works.
It works, right? So Nate lands in the mainstream timeline. Let's talk about his powers, though, because this is, I think that's the interesting part about these fucking clones here is they're the same mutant, but they're not, right?
Right.
Like we talked about, Cable's got the virus, so he's the toned down version, and then Stryfe was a savage. We talked about him last week. Well, Nate he may be the most powerful one, dude. He possesses the maximum potential of the Summers Gray bloodline, okay? He's a telepath capable of just casually reading every fucking mind on the planet at the same time. He has the telekinetic capability of manipulating Earth's magnetic fields and shattering realities. So not just moving your fucking cup across the table. Because he was artificially grown, he was never really developed. So they scaled him up to a teenager in this vat, but his human body couldn't contain this godlike power. So even though he has this extensive power, every time he uses abilities, his powers were slowly incinerating his physical form from the inside out. It's literally destroying his body from the inside out every time he fucking uses his powers. If he kept using his powers, he would burn out and die before his 21st birthday. So to stabilize him, he ended up wearing this genetic brand, that glowing X symbol he wears on his chest. That helps regulate the energy output so he didn't vaporize himself when he's using his powers. So he's too fucking powerful for his body to maintain because Sinister's bitch ass aged him up in the damn test tube. He's got this symbol. It's not just to represent the X-Men. It helps him regulate these powers. So when he first arrived in the 616 timeline, dude, he's in his feelings. He's traumatized. He's lonely. He's overwhelmed. Oh my God. And he vaguely remembered Jean Grey from his home dimension. And so he missed his mommy, dude. But he possesses so much raw, uncontainable psionic energy that his subconscious mind actually reached into the astral plane without even realizing what he was doing. This hence the whole he's a fucking kid, right? So he's got these powers, don't even know what he's doing, but he gets into the astral plane. He found psychic residue of Madelyne Pryor, who has been dead for years at this point. He pumped so much raw psychic energy into her ghost that he completely reconstructed her a new physical body out of thin air. And he accidentally brought his alternate timeline father's demonic cloned ex-wife back to life just because he was feeling homesick.
Damn.
I mean, so it wasn't even his mom. It was the mom's clone, Madelyne Pryor, who we know she went batshit crazy after Cyclops left her, turned into the Goblin Queen. So he fucking resurrected her. Good job, dumbass. And then it gets a little heartwarming here, you know. So Cyclops actually sacrificed himself to save this alternate reality version of the son he never had. Apocalypse, you know, of course, Apocalypse is there, right? They're fighting, and he hops in the way because Apocalypse is trying to possess Nate. Of course he is, right? Probably wants a new fucking body. I mean, shit. It's the perfect one, right? Look at the power. He don't know what to do with this. He's a fucking test tube baby who, you know, is functioning as a teenager, but he's actually a fucking infant. So let me take his body. And Cyclops throws himself right in front of this energy beam, and Apocalypse possesses him instead of Nate. So, the more I hear about Cyclops, what a fucking guy, dude.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this ain't even really your son. It's like an alternate version of your son. Most motherfuckers don't even take care of their own kids. You know, he's like, this ain't even my kid. I will sacrifice myself for the kid I never even raised. Holy shit.
Instead of having daddy issues, Cyclops has son issues.
Yeah, he's got son issues. He just wants to have a son, Adrian. They infect his son, they take him away, they kill the other one, Stryfe, and now fucking Apocalypse trying to take Nate's body.
Right.
Shit. And, you know, I feel bad for Cyclops, you know. In the aftermath of that, Nate's powers evolved, so he actually increased his limitations. He merged with Earth's life force to become the mutant shaman. So he essentially became pure energy, and he conquered that burnout that was supposed to kill him.
Right.
So he evolved to a god pretty much. What a fucking story. But, I mean, the three of these, holy shit, some crazy ass stuff. But I gotta say, I mean, I think he kind of won out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he learned how to maintain his powers. He became a pure energy force. I would assume he's probably immortal. He basically turned into a god. He went from a test tube baby, a teenager, didn't know what the fuck he was doing, being, you know, created by Sinister, fighting with Apocalypse. His timeline is gone. He shows up here. I miss my mommy. I fucking reanimate my mom's, you know, evil clone. My dad sacrificed himself for me. They take him, and then I evolve my powers and become a god.